Welcome back guys to Study Labs, and in this particular video we are going to study about all the features that are available under the font blog. And you have to write a text first of all before using these features. So I had written something, and let's select this particular one. Right now the first feature is your font feature, of what type of font you want to select. And let me select the whole one, right, to give you a better understanding about how this feature works. So when you go for the font, look at the background. These are changing according to the font I am on, right? So Times New Roman is a very handy font and used widely. Therefore Verdana, and there are a lot of variety of fonts available, and you can pick anyone according to your project and according to your work. You can select anything, and you will find a wide variety of fonts into this, right? So let's just select this one. So this is your font, and that's how you will change your font. If you want to change this particular font again, you can go to this option, and then you can select Times New Roman, and then it will be changed to Times New Roman. The second feature is your font size, how many time you want to set the size at, right? So it is started from 8 and it goes to 72, so you can 8, 9, 10, and look at the background. You can see the changes directly without even clicking on the font size. So it's slowly increasing, 28, 36, 48, 72, right? So these options are available. The maximum option available in this particular drop down menu is 72. But what if you want to further increase the size? You can go to this particular one, right? This is your grow font button, and when you click it, you can see here that now the font size is 80, right? If you further click it, it is 90, now it is 100. And okay, they are directly not available. The maximum size that is directly available is 72, but you can go to this option and you can increase your font size even further, right? You can increase it as many times as you want. And there is one more feature. If you want to, suppose it is 20 here, or suppose after 28 36 directly came, but what if you want to set your font at 30? You can directly click here and you can type 30, right? You can type 30 and it will be set at 30, right? So this is also a feature available. And if you want to lower down or shrink your font size, you can click on this one and your font size will be decreasing. So these 4 options are available. And the next option, let me set it to 28 once again. So since this particular one is already bold in nature, the bold tab is already a little bit colorful and it is in yellow color. And if you deselect it, now it's we had removed the bold, and now it's in normal. You cannot spot the difference obviously because they look same. So let me select all, and let me put it in Calibri. Okay, so if you select now, this welcome is a little bit darker, and if I remove the bold, it is now a little bit thinner in width. So that's how you can make anything. If you want to make this particular line bold, you can select this and go to bold option. And if you want to remove the bold, you can further click on it, right? Then there is a other option of italic. You can select your text you want to. You don't have to select the whole. If you want to only this particular section, MS Office, to be italic, you can select this and you can click on italic. It is in italic nature, right? If you want to remove it, you can again click on italic. If you want to underline it, right, you can underline it, right? This button provides you the option to underline any particular text, and there are further many more options, like which type of underline line you want: double underline or thick underline, or dotted, or dash, right? So this is a dash underline, and there are dot dash underline. These are dot dot dash. So there are 2 dots and 1 dash, right? Then there is a wave underline. So all these options are available, and there are further many more options available in more underline column. And if you want to let's just select the double underline. If you want to change the color of your underline, you can go to underline color, and you can select any color you want, right? So if you want to change the color to red, it is red in color now, right? So these options are available under the underline option. And then there's a strike through option. Suppose you had made a pamphlet, and in the pamphlet rate of any product is 1,000 rupees, right? Suppose 1,000 rupees, and now you want to highlight that the rate is decreased from 700 to sorry, from 1,000 rupees to 700 rupees. You want to highlight this particular thing in the whole pamphlet, that earlier the price was 1,000 rupees and now the price of that particular product is decreased, and now it is 700 rupees. You can use this feature of strike through. You can select your 1,000 and you can go to this particular strike through option, and now it is crossed, and hence you get a more better understanding that earlier it is 1,000 and now it is 700. So sort of these things can be done with this feature. Then there is again another feature which comes handy when you are writing equations in chemistry and in maths, and it is called subscript and superscript. Subscript is used generally in your chemistry equation. Suppose you have to write H2O, and it is written something like this. Okay, first let's cancel this strike through, so you can deselect it. Now if you write H2O, it is something like this, but that's not how you write it in chemistry. You write 2 in the subscript, right? So you can select 2 and click on the subscript, and now it's H2O in the manner we write in chemistry, right? So if you want to write an equation a square plus b square, and you type a and then you type 2, right? And now you have to type a plus and then b and 2. So it is a square plus b square, but that's not how we write in our mathematics, right? So you can select this 2 and this 2 as well, and you can click on superscript, and now it's a square plus b square in the manner we write in maths. So there are two ways. Either let me show you the other way. Look, suppose you want to write the formula of CH4, right? You had written CH4, and let's increase the size and make it bold. So you had written CH4, but there are two ways to write this CH4. First, maybe you write the text first, and then you will click on the subscript or the superscript, right? This is one way in which you can write. The other way is to write your text first. Suppose you are writing something like, suppose you had written a square, suppose you had written a cube, right? And plus b cube. So this is one way in which you wrote your text first, and then you select what you want to do. You want to put it in subscript or superscript, something like that. And the other way is let's go here. The other way is you write your text, right? Now you click on the subscript first, right? So it goes upward, and then you type your text, right? Then if you want to continue it, you again have to deselect it. Otherwise, if you type plus here, it will goes into the superscript place. So you have to deselect it. It goes to its normal place. You click on plus, you type b, and then again I'm repeating it, there are two ways. Either you type your text first, right? You type 3 first and you select it and you click on the superscript, or the other way is you select the superscript first and then you type your text, right? So these are the two ways, and these features are available for writing your equation. Then this feature is called change your case, right? So let's go back to our text, and this is our text. If you want to change this to, suppose you are changing it to a full uppercase, so this uppercase, every word isn't changed in capital letter. If you want to change everything in lowercase, everything is changed in small alphabets, right? If you want to change it in sentence case, the first alphabet is capital and the rest is in small. So this sentence case is used for that. If you want to capitalize each word, right? If you want to capitalize the first alphabet of each word, you will use capitalize each word option. So now and is in capital letter, the B in Y is capital, the project P is capital, right? So the C in certificate is capital. So this is done by selecting capitalize each word. And toggle case just reverse the process. It made the first alphabet small and the rest are in capital letter, right? So these are the features available under this this button. And if you want to highlight, suppose you are reading something and you had highlighted something in your book, and but what if you want to highlight something in your word pad? You can just simply select the whatever you want to highlight, and you can go to this feature and you can select the color with which you want to highlight your text. You want to highlight it with red, you can select it, and now it's highlighted, right? So this is your highlight feature. And let's deselected it. Wait a second. So yes, now the next feature is if you want to change the color of the text, right? This is the color of the background, the highlighter, and this is the color of the text itself. And you can set it to yellow or green. You have to select the text and then you can change with the any color you want, right? You want to change it green, you want to change it at purple or red, right? So this can be done. And there is one more thing available, which is the last option of and it's called clear formatting. If you want to clear all the formatting you had done in any particular text, you can just select that particular text and you can click on this, and now everything is clear, right? So every formatting is clear. So that's all the features available in font option, and in the next video we are going to see the next features. Thanks.